whatever you thought you looked in, and you said, ah, boy. But now you say, oh boy, too. But this one said, oh boy, with a big old boy, that becomes this eternity. As John began to write about this beauty here, and I like what it says and what happened to John. Read, are you ready? All right, just go ahead and have the first one.
And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God.
When I read that, the first thing comes to my mind is said, away in the spirit. So what did that say? Last week, remember the angel told John, he carried him someplace and showed him the land. And today, he said he carried away in the spirit. So what happened? Let him look there. So what happened there? My mind was that. My mind went all the way back, to Ezekiel. It said, in the Lord's days, Ezekiel said he was in the what? He was in the spirit in the Lord's days. And on that spirit that Ezekiel had, Ezekiel, who did he preach to? The valley of God. What was he at? He was in the spirit. And he was on the Lord's day in the spirit. Now look what it says right here. The angel came here and told John in the spirit. So I just saw like this. Then it said on the high places. So when I looked at Moses in Deuteronomy, the end, what did God take Moses to? To the mountain. When he came to the mountain, what did he told Moses to look at? The promised land. So what John right here? He told John to look what? Look at the heavens. Look, John, I'm going to take you to the high places. But I went a little further than that. I jumped to the New Testament, and I saw somebody else carry somebody to a high place. After 40 days and 40 nights, what happened there? What happened? Talk to me, sir. Jesus, who carried him to the mountain? Satan carried him to the mountain. Look at that. Where he went? The high place. He carried him to the high place and told him, look. And he don't catch about that. He gonna tell Jesus, if you do what I say, I'm gonna give this all to who? How you gonna give something that belongs to Jesus? That's our mindset too. You know how we think. So look what happened there. He carried him to the high places. And look what it said, in the spirit. So if I'm in the spirit and you're in the spirit, we ought to be just like Jesus. If we in the spirit, that's the word now. What's the key word? In the spirit. If you're in the spirit, some of those old stuff you used to do, what you gonna do? Do no more, because you're in the what? In the spirit. And look what he told him. Not only that, he said he told him this new city. What was the new city? In heaven, but what was the new city doing? Descending means what? Coming down. This new city he showed John is coming down. So what here? Telling me last week that this old earth, heaven and earth gonna do what? Pass away, but this new city is coming. And where would it be located? Right here. Right here. It's coming down. What he said, he looked up and saw the city coming down. Descending means coming down. So right here is where that new heaven and earth is going to be, because that old one is going to be destroyed. Now, when you think about the old city being destroyed, and what he was saying about that, and really, what did that next tell us about that?
Having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal.
Having the glory of God. What is the glory of God? The glory of God is his spirit. And with God's spirit, you have light. And when you have light, there's no doubt. So what John saw, he saw the glory of God. It said like a precious stone. And look at that precious stone, a jasper. If you're familiar with a stone, a jasper is like it. A jasper is kind of brownish in different colors. But what he said, this jasper is what is crystal clear. Now who can do that? Nobody but God. Nobody but God. What I thought about, God can take muddy water and make it clear. Can't do it. Look what he did right here. He took a stone and said that stone looked just clear. Nobody can do that with God. John said it. I didn't say it. John said that jasper was crystal clear. Not only did John say that, reader, what did that next John tell us?
And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Now, this really fascinates me because I saw the number 12. Not only did I see the number 12, but what number are we on? We own the number 12. Look at that. The number 12. And what's so good about it, he told us, well, that would be 12. 12 gates. I like that too. Not only have 12 gates, but you're going to have 12 angels. And the name written on the gates. I like that too. The name written on the gate would be the children of Israel. Who was those children of Israel? Those 12 people? The sons of Jacob. The sons of Jacob. That's the tribe of Israel. Now with that, their name will be written on the gate. And you know, that is good. And I just couldn't stop at that. When I could begin to look at that number 12, and some things came to my mind about 12. What do we have? We have 12 months in a year. No, 12. I just stop right there. And then we have 12 hours in a day. You know, look at the number 12. I just kept on looking at the 12. And here's one that really got me. 12. Jesus started speaking when he was 12 years old. Look at that. That 12 just something. I got serious about that number 12. As he continued talking about that 12, then he said, oh, 12 gates. But what really got me? Each one of those gates had a name. Now, I'm going to ask a question in a minute about those gates and names. Rita, what we got out of all them 12 come up with us?
On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates.
Look at it. You have 12 gates. Each one of them divided into 3. So if you get there, that's more than one way to get there. What is it? There's 12 gates there. So you can go through one of those gates there. But they can't do it. In order for me to go through those gates, what I have to do? Be ready. How do I be ready? Prepare myself to be ready. Will anybody go through those gates? You won't go through those gates. Because going through those gates, you got to have no spots or ring. When he said, when he coming back, he come back out of church, there with no spot or ring. So what I got to do right now, I got to get my rings. I got to get my spots out of the way. Because if I want to go through one of those gates, 12 gates, 12 of them. 12 ways to get in, but I got to be ready. So when I get there, let's say I get there, and you get there, and we get there, I say, Nikolai, why you look at it? What you said? Oh, I went through the gate of Benjamin.